All right, Mangalam still with us to recap the commentary on the subdued demand from the FMCG companies. Mangalam?
Well, absolutely. Urban demand coming under pressure is one of those concerns that across the board, a lot of these FMCG leaders have called out. And that's important largely because 2/3 of revenue for the FMCG sector comes in from urban India and 1/3 of volumes comes in from there as well. We've just about seen gradual pickup in rural, and in light of that, urban not doing well may not bode well for the growth of all these FMCG companies. Case in point, Nestle's Suresh Narayanan did say that shrinking middle class has impacted FMCG sales. We saw a challenging demand environment in the quarter that went by as well, largely on account of muted consumer sentiment. Tata consumer Sunil D'Souza called out that as well, saying that FMCG companies' sales have indicated urban slowdown, and urban has had some impact on flooding and food inflation coming in because of the excess rains that happened during the quarter too. They expect government spending to ramp up and then aid urban demand too. HUL has spoken about moderating urban growth even as there is gradual recovery in rural, and urban slowdown though they've called out as a temporary phenomenon. Pidilite has said that demand has been impacted in the beginning of this quarter because of excessive rains. First half was impacted by one-offs like elections and some flooding as well. It'll take them some time, at least a quarter, to find out whether there is weakness in consumer sentiment or it was largely because of external challenges itself. United Spirits, their prestige and above volumes also fell by 4%. They cited muted or softer than expected demand environment in consumer sentiment this time around, as a result of which they have seen that decline in their volumes. And Asian Paints too, in a conversation with us, the management had said that the second quarter has been impacted by both monsoons as well as flooding in parts of the country. The question that remains to be answered, is this just a one-off or is this something structural where we are seeing for the next few?
Thanks a lot for that, Mangalam. Well, by the way, those are visuals, of that big show that we are having later today. In the next 20 minutes or so, we have Mr. Ramdeo, who has arrived with his fund manager as well.